Okay, guys, these things readjusted. Anyhow. Okay, everybody. Good Trooper here, aka the original card game for the win. I'm back for some more MTG Arena. In this case, yeah, Midweek Magic is back with another Momir match. So this is going to get really interesting, because as you know, from previous darn lips, as you may know from previous Momir matches, whenever you play Momir's Madness, you get this very special emblem here, and it's the one that lets you uh, pay X generic mana, discard a card, create a token that's a copy of a random creature card with mana value X. Activate only as a sorcery and only once each turn. So this is one of those very special times where you have an emblem with an activatable effect, and it's the Factory of Momir Vig emblem. It's only given out in this format, and it's only electronic. And we're going to get some more things that are kind of things you can only do in electronic format soonish, because there's going to be, well, there's going to be a whole new version of Jumpstart that's going to be Historic Horizons, and it's going to be awesome. And some of it has effects that can only be done in electronic format. Maybe a bit more on that later. But thing is that this is one of those things I think is just a really fun idea for online only, and I love this format. It's something that would be very difficult to do otherwise. I mean, admittedly steering, but also the sheer mechanics of it would be mind-boggling for a physical game. But here in Arena, we can just do this and let the computers handle all that crazy stuff. So let's go into another Momir match, and as usual, for a weekly event like this, you get free sign-up, and you also get a couple of card rewards here. If you're a new player, this is a great format to get into, because although it only comes up once in a while, it's something you don't need to really have a collection for. I mean, sure, you get like bonus decks for getting the game, and it's still, free to play and everything. It's just, this is one of those things where you don't have to even think about having a deck. It's like just join in the format and go for it. Because in Momir's Madness, the fact that you can just get random creatures is basically just how it all goes. The deck is nothing but basic lands, and it's just basically given to you with the event. So again, no need to worry about what kind of deck you want to make. It'll just do crazy stuff on its own. So let's go in here. And again, this is a Momir deck. Although admittedly, just for curiosity, which lands did they choose to have a set of? Okay, it looks like we're going with Kaldheim and mostly with Snowlands. Yeah, it's all Snowlands. Okay. Fair enough. I understand completely why. I can also understand something that would make this format just utterly ridiculous if it just happened to occur, but that'd be very unlikely. I could see someone having a very unfair advantage in that exact case. But it's probably not going to happen. Okay, which do I want to start with? I get to go first. Okay, I have plenty of extra planes, so let's play that. Okay. And because I have the extra planes, let's throw one out. I like having one of each color because of how things work. Ascendant Spirit. That's hilarious. That is utterly hilarious. That's one of the good, just crazy combos that can come in, is something that synergizes with your Snowlands because you get Snowlands. Okay. I was thinking of a different scenario that would be ridiculous with this, but admittedly that's a really good one. So, and there's yet another snow-covered plain. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and activate the ability, so... Hello! Seems we've met in a Momir's Madness match. Which makes this utterly insane. Because this spirit's going to ascend very rapidly, because I know I could theoretically make more creatures and stuff, but this is just an opportunity that has to be used. I mean, seriously. Oh, sorry. I bumped the mic. Thing is, this mic's not as environmentally resistant as the previous one, so that's definitely a thing. Oh, hello there. It seems we finally have our first black mana, which is going to be used as snow. Okay, power up there, become an angel, and let's start attacking Ascendant Spirit style, because why not? I mean, this card is just... This was just too perfect for this format. Yeah, this was one of those times where it's like, just go ahead, just hand over the wind, because this is just ridiculous. Okay. Yeah, what do you do in this situation? Okay. Okay, we have a Sea Dasher Octopus. I can certainly say that's not gonna do much against this incredulousness here. Yeah, good game. I am curious, however, can I in fact pay 0, confirm 0, and discard I'm gonna discard an additional snow-covered plains just to see if it lets me. Okay, it did. Finally, I get my Ornithopter this way. Admittedly, that was just for kicks. I think I could redo that one to just gain a couple extra counters. This is utterly ridiculous. There's very few things that could possibly stop. Even that will not be much of a big deal, because that will just get utterly crushed very soon. You can't really mutate a creature that's already on the board, so that thing's not going to be moving now. It has to be done while it's cast. It's like an alternate casting. Remember how I mentioned new players? This one might be someone who at least hasn't read that rule in Ikoria. Okay, so let's go absolutely wild here. I will go ahead and pay this to get even more crazy. I will discard a snow-covered mountain. Okay, that could be interesting, but there's only one way I'm getting equipment on that particular goblin there, and it's utterly unlikely. I mean, what would be the odds of me getting Icing Death Frost Tyrant this way? I might actually let the Sea Dasher Octopus hit me just to see if I can get that one on the next turn, because it would be just utterly ridiculous. Gigantosaurus. That does not have reach or flying. I win. Is basically it, but it will be a spectacular win, because again, Ascendant Spirit in this format, with them choosing snow-covered lands, I mean, that was basically just, you win. Like, that was, I will literally let them hit me if they use Sea Dasher Octopus. Just go ahead, have the hit. I literally just feel kind of sorry for them in this case, because that was just utterly unlikely that I would get that. I literally can't get Icing Death, though. I mean, I could have if I would have, you know, like, actually, went for the cost of 4. But I was too curious what I would get here. So... So admittedly, I kind of blew the opportunity to get Icing Death Frost Tyrant to be there, die, and then equip that thing just because it could. That would have been utterly ridiculous. But I mean, can you ask for that much out of a Momir's match in terms of sheer luck? In Search of Greatness. Okay, this is one I've got from Kaldheim already, but it's a good one. Beginning of your upkeep, you may cast a permanent spell from your hand with mana value equal to 1, plus the highest mana value among other permanents you control, without paying its mana cost. That admittedly is a good one, and also, if you don't, scry 1. So, it's like, yeah, you're gonna get some good stuff with that one. Yeah, I am pondering a good deck for that to go for. Just say. Meanwhile, let's play the second round. The luck on that first one was just positively absurd. Have something that synergized with Snowland that good. I mean, I had to let it go 10-10, so it's like it had to happen. Okay, I seem to have a few extra islands. And what's the my least used thing is that one. So let's stay here. Toss an island. Healer of the Glade. Okay. Life advantage. It's first turn is interesting. I do need to use my other dragons now as well, like Ebondeath, and some of the other dragons that I've got because of Forgotten Realms. So, but this guy looks so darn cute. Okay, we both have small cards that can counter each other tremendously. Okay, I seem to also be having a large amount of planes again. It's like a theme here. I get a large amount of planes to go with Swarm Guild Mage. Okay. That would be interesting if I had a green source. Although, admittedly, the luck of them getting Anointer Priest is also pretty high. There's a good chance they're going to win this round. Because Anointer Priest is whenever a creature token enters the battlefield under your control, you gain 1 life. Now, because this is already a token, it can't be a fight. But because they have other tokens, this is going to be utterly ridiculous. Where I can also keep gaining 2 life. That one's a pretty big one though, so I may have to hold on to that thought. I will need something else. I will toss a plane. Okay. That makes those two able to neutralize each other. This might just be whoever builds up the Gulta first. Just saying. Okay, let's see here. Well, I haven't actually used these yet. So, let's do this Momir. Because I can so vig it. Okay, there you go. Okay, I get bonus mana from my creature. Of course, so do they. So, we are going to have such a manifold time. Is that ability there? I could actually afford. Multani? Okay. I'm pretty sure they basically won. Recovering from that would just be too much of a thing. But still. We do have to see here. Let's go all out 6 too. Toss a swamp. Vorinclex Monstrous Raider. Okay, that may actually swing things in a different direction there than I first thought. I might actually survive this, even with Multani there. I mean, admittedly, one good mythic deserves another, but still. That is ridiculous timing. Okay. Okay, so 6, 9. I can make the kill now? What's up? Here we go. That was interesting in and of itself. Okay. So let's do this. Let's just keep escalating, shall we? I will toss my other snow-covered island. Greater Sandworm. Okay, that's fair. Okay. Jazzy Oracle of Arcavius. Okay. However, in this format, instants and sorceries basically don't exist. So, sorry, Magecraft abilities are a little useless right now. That's just how it is. Okay, let's do this too. Setting up a Crash of Rhinos. Okay, that was somewhat unexpected. I still can't break past things yet. something that can buff other creatures. Yeah, I had one for a moment, but it wouldn't have been enough. Speaking of which, it would not have been enough. Need something huge. Very huge, and complementary to other things. Is that gonna be in... Is that gonna be in MTG Arena sometime other than this? Is this literally just here for Momir? I'm just wondering what's up with the bringer. Because, like, I mean, I am a fan of the bringers. I've got some of them, including, I believe, that one in actuality. But in terms of this one, no, Gishath's son's avatar. So, big angry dino. But, big angry dinosaur avatar, for that matter. Yeah, it reminds me of a few things. But yeah, again, I actually have Bringer of Black Dawn. Like, the physical card. But I don't know if there's any way other than Momir to see this card in Arena right now. I think that's, like, literally, like, just not gonna happen. To be perfectly fair, there's not much of a point of using that thing's special ability in this format, though. But the Bringer of the Black Dawn, to me, was always the coolest looking Bringer, and that just happens to be the one that shows up here. That's also kind of a useless ability, just saying. I mean, sure, they can actually fly past my stuff now, but, it's still kind of a useless ability. Void Beckoner. Okay, that could help break a few things loose. No matter what it hits, something's gonna have to die. So I'm gonna have to start breaking through this line with that thing. Oh, and that's what the Godzilla are too. Sweet. I said Godzilla, and then a Godzilla of a different sort appeared? Okay. But that one is definitely going to trample through things. Although I can actually take it out. Good try. Okay, that helps. Zatalpa Primal Dawn. Okay, that could bring things around. Now I have a few solutions for things. So I need to mainly be guarding against that for a while. They got the Bringer of the Red Dawn. Okay, that's a problem, though. Someone challenged me, but I'm in the middle of a match. I don't have much of a choice but to go all out now. I got 2 of them. Interesting. Because if that thing keeps going, I absolutely have to either get rid of it or get rid of them. Something has to happen very fast. Because that thing's ability is definitely going to wreck me. And again, they just randomly got it. Of course, on the other hand. Fire Dragon? I really have no idea what set that's from, but the fact that they just randomly kept choosing mountains is kind of hilarious, is they've actually managed to do exactly what it needed. They may just be a big fan of mountains, and just happen to have got exactly the right creature. Which again, makes Momir just the wackiest format. Finally, get rid of that Titan out of the Rex. Well, I'll make a couple kills here before things go out. But there's also another Momir's match. Because again, it's a much more enjoyable version of the Ultra Luck Challenge. But it's also interesting that the artwork on this one is turning over star mounts, and that's essentially what hit me in a way, kind of. As a big fiery dragon. He wants revenge. It's like after he got throttled before, he wants revenge. That's appropriate. Yep, just mining here in the lava mines of Ikoria. Don't mind me, just grabbing my crystal. Okay, what is up with the amount of planes I keep getting? It's hilarious because it should be random. Okay. We both have things that can't really attack. Mine's a wall, yours just has 0 attack power, so... Of course, you also can't really mutate onto that thing, so they're basically just gonna stare at each other for pretty much just the rest of this. Guess I'll toss island this time. What's up with the defenders? I mean, I'm just building a line of walls right now. The thing is basically a wall. Kind of. I mean, it's a fish, but it has defender, so it's basically a wall. That was entirely useless. Another wall. Okay. Although creatures I control have haste and it has reach, so that's not the worst wall that could have resulted. But I'm still getting a serious amount of walls here. The things are essentially walls. Admittedly, that kind of helps. Because then they get a land back. And we can see how bonus draws in this format are fairly useful because you can escalate your mana more quickly if you can just more reliably drop lands every round. Okay, that's it. I see the black source finally there. The fact that I have an extra one, so I'm gonna go ahead and oh, Ravenous Chupacabra. You don't say. Let's poop that. I mean, that was a lucky shot in a whole other way. I mean, it's not too unlikely that they'll get things that can keep them getting life and therefore be able to build a Johnny's Pride mate, so it had to be the lucky shot. Horror of the Broken Lands. You can't cycle cards in this format, but you could discard them if you add different things that let you. I could see that being a thing. Okay, this could be just mutually assured destruction, but it kind of has to happen. Okay, so that didn't happen, but oh well. Now you can discard, of course, with the effect itself. So, there's that. So I guess that would be particularly strong in this format. I literally just got in front of the Star Mouse. Okay, that was interesting. So you just go out and smack over that way, okay? And from now on, whenever I see mountains, I will put them down, because I totally need to use that ability more. Night of the Last Breath. Admittedly, Night of the Last Breath is... Okay, you definitely go there. I pay you twice. Glorious Steed. Okay. Okay, this thing, after like 3, yeah, that would create a lot of, token flyers. We seem to have, both legendary dragons here. So, chance to save them for a round or two. Treasure tokens are also strong in this format. They literally can't block. And that's game. But Legendary Dragon versus Legendary Dragon. What are the odds of that? Oh my gosh. You just gotta love Momirs that way. Okay, let's see what I get this time. Maul of the Sky Clays. Sweet. Yeah, I don't mind having an extra copy of that. Meanwhile, I probably also got something extra special a second ago that it didn't show it. Because here's an interesting little glitch right now in the system. If you're doing an event or something special, and you get your quests, you don't have your rewards show up right immediately, for some reason. And one of the things is, on my Mastery Pass, I was going to get a Mythic Rare reward, and I just got Minsk Beloved Ranger, and it is my first copy of him, by the way. So therefore, that's one less Mythic Rare that I need to use to collect the entire rest of Forgotten Realms. Although, again, I might also get some more things whenever I open this next pack. So let's see what I get here. I'm going to get a nice rare wild card just doing that. There we go. That's boosted things up a bit. Okay, so let me see here. Okay, so what are we going to get on this one? Triumphant Adventure. Okay. So they got another one of those guys. So they are very good, though. Death Touch, as long as it's your turn. Triumphant Adventure has first strike. Whenever Triumphant whenever Triumphant Venture attacks, venture into the dungeon. So they basically get like lots of venturing done. So that's a big thing with them. So let's see, how much do I have? I was gonna say, how much do I have left? Adventures in Forgotten Realms. I officially have 1.5 pages left, and all of it's either rare or mythic rare. So that's good to know. However, some of these cards I will be getting as part of the new pre-constructed decks that's going to be out whenever, I think it'll be renewal season whenever that hits, but at that point, we'll all get some of those new decks, and they will include some of these, including some of the mythic rares, like, I know Asarak the Archlich is going to be there, Friend of the Star Mounts, Imrith, Desert Doom, Demi-Lich, Dancing Sword. It's not a mythic rare, but it is just a good one. Not sure about Zalto Fire Giant Duke, but I thought he was going to be. I mean, he might not, but we'll see. I think Varus Silvery Moon Ranger will be. The other is not necessarily guaranteed. I know there was an opportunity I had to get Circle of Dreams Druid, but I can always throw a rare at it later, or just the fact that I'm going to be opening so many packs means I'm probably going to get it anyhow. So don't worry. One way or the other, I'm going to be getting Circle of Dreams Druid. It is very good because it's like Gaia's Cradle on a creature. That is utterly nuts and lovable. Also, I guess you could say, in a way, it's also kind of like the improved version, actually, that we've gotten, Itlamok, Cradle of the Sun, because it'll always be at least one creature with it around, so you'd always get at least one green, like with Itlamok, Cradle of the Sun. So it's really more like Itlamok, Cradle of the Sun on a creature form. So to be perfectly fair, that's basically more it. Now, there was something else I was going to go over, actually. And that's something else that I've done. I kind of forgot to show it here. I'm working on that. I'm making gradually a deck that's going to be actually themed kind of off things that you'd otherwise find pretty appropriately around Minecraftian settings. So that's going to be an interesting one. Again, work in progress. So not going to show that off yet because it's totally nowhere near done. Okay. But another thing is, I did get the 25 grand used up to get all of Historic Anthology 5. So you get 4 copies of everything, as it says. So that is basically 100 cards if you think of each copy as a card. But the fact is that, again, that's 4 copies of everything in the set. So 25 cards 4 times over. Which is pretty sweet. Some are from sets I've had before and are nice to see back. Like Whirler Rogue. That one has come in handy in just so many ways in the past. I'm wondering if it'll be able to handle the current things here in Arena, but we'll see about that. Some other things to take note of is, of course, again, the possible colorless casting of Volt Scourge here. So there's a thought, and of course, the 5 Phyrexian Praetors. So Elish Norn, Jin-Gitaxias, Shieldred, Urabrask, and a different version of Vorinclex. This was like the original version. And the original version was basically giving you massive mana boost while making the enemy have a hard time getting their land to even move. So you could see how that would be just crazy. Especially if you have him side by side with himself. Oh, that would be nuts. You also get the You also get the commands from types from dragons, from Khans of Tarkir, which is pretty cool. And some other neat stuff here. So this is a particularly good historic anthology to just say, yeah, I'm just going to wipe all that with gold. Thank you. Now, other news is also including something else here. Something I'm going to be showing a bit later. But we're going to have some premiere drafts for free. There's going to be this one here, which is Amonkhet Remastered. Later we'll have Kaladesh Remastered, and after that there'll be Ikoria. And what they said is because of certain events that kind of happened, they're going to basically be having these as kind of fillers in before some big main events. Again, the eventual release of, let's basically Jumpstart Horizons. We can call it that. But basically, if you just smack start and you haven't done it before, your first entry into any of these 3 premiere drafts they'll be having will be basically free. So I'll be having a draft for free, basically, and be having some opportunities to collect myself a little extra gem power. The biggest possibility is 2,200 gems and 6 packs, because this is basically a premiere draft format. So that will be impressive. And determined by how many gems I get out of these 3 major drafts combined later on, I might wind up getting mastery passes for later sets if I see them. So I'll determine that as I go. But because I do have a stockpile of gems, so I might go with mastery pass, I might do something else. We'll see. Either way, things are going around beautifully, and that was just a gorgeous set of Momir matches. So I think that's pretty much all I needed to do for now. So this is Glitch Reaper, aka the original card game for the win. Signing off for now. Hope to hear from you all later. Bye for now, everybody, and remember, MTG forever.